Next, I'm ringing up Mr. Kenna.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Yes, hello Mr. Kenna, it's Mr. Hussain here, once again leaving yourself a daily voice message. Today I believe is message number 45 since the 10th of October that I've left you. Previously I've written into you via email asking you to update me about where my brother is and what kind of condition you're holding him under and unlawfully detaining him as you are presently doing. I need to know, obviously you cannot simply do this. There's laws protecting me and my brother, particularly the Human Rights Act violation of our right to a private and family life. You've kidnapped my brother, you're holding him hostage. You do not know what to do. You're going to end up murdering him like you ended up murdering my other family members. I'm urging you to at least make contact with me so at least I know where I stand and what situation where my brother is. I mean, obviously, I have certain inalienable rights as his nearest relative, next of kin, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to engineer a situation that only is into your own personal benefit and to my brother's detriment. How can it be now that it's 107 days later that we have no idea as his family where he is, what kind of conditions you're holding him under, and then at the same time you're refusing to engage with me, you're refusing to speak to me, you're refusing to tell me any updates. The last update I got was in the start of September saying that he was in some sort of medical facility. Why was he in some medical facility? He was perfectly fine in my care, and this is all motivated by greed and power and profit and gain for yourselves at the expense of our human suffering, and that's completely unacceptable, Mr. Kenna. I am continuing to leave yourself daily voice messages. This is message number 45 and excuse me. This is message number 45 and I'll continue to leave you messages. Today is Thursday, the 23rd of November 2023, and the time is around about 20 past 1. I'm really at loss of what to say. I just want you to tell me what legal framework you've used to take my brother from my care like this and holding him hostage like this for 107 days without any kind of judicial oversight. I mean, why did you not get a search warrant? Why did you not get an arrest warrant? You didn't get any warrants because you're using the police force to unlawfully arrest me, and you're exploiting that pace rights to come into my house and take everything. Why have you taken my brother's passports? If you passports and national identity, if you were doing everything proper, you came down with the intention of coming to abduct my brother because your case. And it is your case that you're fronting the Manningham Housing Association to pursue in the court of protection, then buying off the courts and the judges, was falling apart, was not going to be successful. And then what you've done is you've kidnapped my brother in order to ensure that you can carry out a capacity assessment. I think at this stage, we're way beyond the capacity assessment. I mean, you've committed so many crimes in order to forcibly get a capacity assessment where my brother has simply stated, I refuse. My brother has a right to refuse, and your refusal to recognize his right to refuse is indicative of your own contempt for the situation. You have disdain and contempt for us. You're just simply looking to have a tick box exercise stating, oh, my brother lacks mental capacity. My brother never lacked mental capacity, and neither did my mother lack mental capacity. If anybody lacks mental capacity, it's yourself. You lack mental capacity as a local authority. You lack competency and capacity to do anything. All you can do is fraud and corruption. Now we're at this stage where you've taken my brother and you're trying to force through a mental capacity assessments for you to retrospectively justify all the villainous actions that you've done in the past. Completely unacceptable, Mr. Kenna. And I'm continuing to leave you messages. Why are your seniors not getting back in touch with me? Why are you hiding behind the corporate veil and fronting the judges to do me harm and causing us alarm and harm and distress? You've just bought off the judges. I've been screaming out this from day one. There is no safeguards in place from preventing you from doing this. Everybody is simply being trusted that the judges are supposed to be impartial, when the reality is that you're using public money to buy off the judges in order to achieve an objective, to cover up your own systemic failures and incompetences, and then you're blaming and targeting me for pointing out the obvious and the truth. That's what's happening here. I urge you to contact me. Thank you very much, Mr. Kenna.